Come pack with me for a 3-week trip to the Philippines. I already have my list here. 4 bags ready to go to the lunch.
Honey bunny, why are you walking away? Baby, lost your tongue somewhere, don't know what to say. Stop and run around, oh you act like a kid. I am not your mama, just admit what you did. I gotta know.
So I am currently preparing for a trip to the Philippines with my family, and I thought I'd bring you along with me as I pack my things for this trip in hopes of maybe you learning a trick or two about packing. I'm pretty anal about packing because I want to make sure that I have everything with me. So the first thing I ever do before packing is I make a list on my notes app on my phone. So I already have my list here. I usually divide my packing in 4 categories. So the first are my clothes. The second are shoes and accessories. And under accessories would be my jewelry and my bags. The third would be my toiletries. And the fourth would be my electronics. So in this trip, I'm going to be using my 29-inch luggage, my 20-inch carry-on luggage, and my base duffel bag. So I've got a few things in my arsenal whenever I pack. So for the first category, for my clothing, in the past, I used to put all my clothing in packing bags, but then I stopped doing that because when I went to a trip to the Philippines, this was the very first time I discovered packing bags and I packed everything in packing bags. I find that it was harder for me to pick clothes to wear for the day because I don't see everything, you know what I mean? Like it's harder for me to choose what to wear when I don't see all my options, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Another thing that I noticed is that as I remove clothes from the packing bag and, wear them, that space is now wasted and cannot be utilized anymore because obviously you cannot put your dirty clothes along with your clean clothes. So now you're left with semi-empty packing bags towards the end of the trip, and I didn't like that. What works for me now is I pack all my clothing in the luggage as is, and then I bring these laundry bags that I got from Amazon, and then I just put my dirty clothes in them. So that way it's easier for me to see all the clothes that I brought, and it's easier for me to pick my outfit for the day. And B, I don't feel like I'm wasting space because then I can just rearrange my clothes, move all the clean clothes to one side, and then move all the dirty ones in this bag to another side. So that's what has worked for me in terms of packing clothes. I mean, if packing bags work for you, obviously keep on doing that. For some people, it works for them. But for me personally, especially when you're doing long-term travel, when you don't have, set of outfits planned for each and every day, it's much easier for me to just have everything laid out in front of my eyes so that it's easier to pick outfits for the day. So that's it for my clothes. That's what I do. And then for my toiletries, I have this toiletry bag. This has been my main toiletry bag for years. Again, I got this from Amazon. I'm gonna link all my products down below. So what I like about this is that once you open it, it has a hook inside, so I can just hang this in the bathroom. This can fit almost all of my toiletries, which I really love. It also has pockets on the side like that. That's for both sides. So this is my main toiletry bag. I also have a few pouches for the rest of my toiletry. So I have a pouch for my makeup, and I got 3 more pouches for the rest of my stuff, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to put in them later. And since I told you I stopped using packing bags, for my shoes, I now use these reusable drawstring plastic bags. I've got quite a few of them here. So this is where I put my shoes and the rest of the stuff that won't fit in these small pouches. I think it's mostly my hair equipment, so my brushes, my hair curler, my blow dryer. So that's what I use for my organization. And now let's start packing.
Honey bunny, why are you walking away? Baby, lost your tongue somewhere, don't know what to say. Stop and run around, oh you act like a kid. I am not your mama, just admit what you did. I got enough to do, then hang around and wait for you.
So I already have all my clothes folded and ready to go here. I'm still contemplating on a few pieces here if I really want to bring them all, because now that I'm looking at it, it seems like an overkill. That's still one of the things that I'm trying to overcome, and that is overpacking. I always feel like it's better to have more than to have less whenever you're traveling, especially if you're traveling for a longer period of time. In my case, you know, we're only traveling for 3 weeks and it is the Philippines, so shopping there is very cheap and it's easy to find good clothes. So this is what I have for now. I'm gonna try and pack it in my luggage and see if it fits or if it's too much, and then we'll see and adjust from there. So we'll put my dresses. Another set of dresses. These are my shorts, and these are my skirts. Fit. They're my blouses. There's blouses, and these are my basics. Here. So that's what we have. As you can see, it's already full. So I think I'm gonna be removing some clothes later on, but we'll pack the rest and see what space we have left and also weigh the luggage, and then from there we'll be subtracting. So like what I said before, I stopped using packing bags for my clothing. But for my intimates, I still use this reusable plastic bag, so that's what we're gonna be doing. All right, so we got these 4 bags ready to go into the luggage. So now let's go to shoes. I'm only bringing 5 pairs with me, and I'm going to be using, again, these plastic bags for the shoes. Whenever I travel to the Philippines, I usually only bring sandals because the weather is warm, it's a tropical country, so I don't really find myself gravitating towards sneakers or like closed shoes. I am, however, going to bring 1 sneakers, and that will be my shoes for the flight, so I don't have to pack that. But I'm going to be bringing mostly my sandals. Squish this here. So these are my sandals. And then I'm also going to bring 1 doll shoe for formal occasions, I guess. And then I'm also going to bring a set of slippers, which I'm gonna pack later because I'm still using them. All right, so we got 2 bags for my shoes. I'm also going to bring 3 bags. So we got these bags, and let's put them in the luggage. I forgot to show you my sunglasses, which will go in my carry-on bag. And I also have this small accessory organizer. This is where I put my earrings. And this is also gonna go inside my carry-on. I think I'm gonna move this on top here. My shoes. Let's see, I'm gonna put my toiletries over here. And then we'll put the bag after the toiletries are in, so I can see how I'm going to maximize the space. Alright, so now for toiletries, we are going to start with my makeup bag. That's where we're gonna put it. I usually put my makeup bag in my carry-on and I've never had any problems with it, so this is going to go in my base duffel bag. So this is my makeup bag from the inside, and we're done with that. So now for the other toiletries that we are bringing, we're gonna put them in the small pouches. I always bring Kleenex and wet wipes in my carry-on luggage just in case. So this is gonna go in my carry-on. And then tampons. So I always bring them with me wherever I go. We got some liners. I've got some facial pads. I actually got 2. But this one we're gonna put in my main toiletry bag because I use this for moving my makeup. So we're gonna keep one in this pouch. And let's see if this extra wet wipe will fit here. Nope, doesn't fit. So we're gonna put that in another pouch. That's that. We got another pouch here. So for this, I'm going to put my medicine. Got some medicine here. We're gonna put the extra wet wipe in here as well. Got an extra shower cap just in case. I bring 2 shower caps. And then I got some gum for this travel. So we're gonna open this and we're gonna put the rest inside here. We're gonna bring one in our carry-on and then we'll put the 2 in here. So for our main toiletry bag, we're gonna put quite a few stuff here. We're gonna put this on here. So this is how it looks right now. It's completely full, but this is everything I need. So again, this toiletry bag is perfect for me. And voila! Now we're gonna pack all my hair stuff in a plastic bag, my curler, my brushes, some headbands, and that's good. The main toiletry bag will go here, and then I can put one of the pouches. Put this first, put one of the pouches here. And then my hair stuff will go on this side. And this one is also already done. So please, let's zip it, shall we? And this bag is ready to go. Now, so for electronics, I do bring quite a few during my trips because given the nature of my work, I always need my laptop with me and my camera. So this is my laptop. So this is a 16-inch laptop and I put it here in my case. I also have my hard drive with me, which goes in this case as well. So that is my laptop, and I always bring this as a carry-on either in my base duffel bag or in my luggage. And then for camera gear, I've got my camera here. This goes here. I also have my memory card case and a few more memory cards here. So I think I'll just be putting them here. And I got my batteries and my charger. So that just all goes in here. Zip that baby up and lock it. So that's for my camera gear. I also have my pouch here for the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Obviously this is just a small one that I can insert in my base duffel bag. I'm currently filming with a DJI, so I can't pack it just yet, but this is where it's gonna go. I also have 2 power banks. The reason being is that I thought I lost this power bank, so I bought a new one, and then I found this, so now I have 2. So we're just gonna bring both of them. I'm probably going to give this one to my mom. This one has a bigger capacity anyway. I think it's 20,000 milliamp per hour. So this one can charge actually even my DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which is great. And this one is, I believe it's 13,800 milliamp per hour. So this one has a smaller capacity. This one will go to my mom, and this one we will bring for myself. So now we're gonna pack my base duffel bag. This is my carry-on bag. So we've got my makeup bag. So it's gonna go here. I'm gonna be bringing my power bank here, my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 pouch. I got my wet wipes and my tissue. I've got gum. I was thinking of putting this here, but now I think we're just gonna put it in my check-in. We got our 2 wallets, sunglasses. I think that's it for this bag. And now for the carry-on luggage. I didn't show you how I'm gonna fill that in, but what I always bring in my carry-on luggage are clothes, and this is why. When we went on a trip to Peru, our luggage got lost and we didn't get it until 2 months later. So during the last leg of our trip, we were left with nothing. We pretty much didn't have anything with us. But the good thing is, in my carry-on, I had some clothes with me that I was able to use for the remaining duration of the trip. And so from then on, always made it a habit to keep clothes in my carry-on, because you never know if your luggage is gonna get lost. I mean, hopefully, cross fingers, it doesn't, but just in case it does, you know, you need to get through that first few days, or at least that first day, before you can go to a mall or to a convenience store or to any shop to get some stuff. So that's a habit that I've always done ever since. So I've got some clothes here. Ideally, I would also bring 1 pair of shoes and some intimates, just to be on the safe side. So I have a few clothes of mine to last me for a few days while I wait for my luggage to arrive. The clothes will go here. And then my camera will also go here. So, I forgot to tell you I'm gonna bring my journal with me in here. So as you can see, there's still quite a few space left here in my carry-on luggage, and I think I'm gonna put my bags here just to be on the safe side in case my luggage gets lost. My bags are saved, so we're gonna do that. So go here. There, and then my book. Here, that in place. And that is it, guys. I am ready for my trip to the Philippines. Thank you so much for watching this vlog, and stay tuned for the next few vlogs where I will be in Asia. See you in the Philippines.
For most of my life, to have this love come and bury my strife and carry on.